So I did my conference this year on inner healing and deliverance, but really I highlighted inner healing because I've discovered that there's a lot of people who are functioning and there's still a lot of trauma and wounds that we have not dealt with. And so I want to take some time and really dive into doing some teachings on unmet needs, unhealed hurts, and unresolved issues. And so I'm going to take a deep dive into that. And you guys just give me some feedback. So I want to talk about, you not being nurtured as a child, what that could do to you, not having enough love, or experiencing abuse. The prophet that was with me, Prophetess Aqua, she talked about growing up in a home where there was domestic violence. I mean, that had to be terrifying, even though it didn't happen to you. That's living it vicariously while it's happening to somebody else. And the effects of it still can, cause some damage in you or cause you, as she talked about, to become an abuser, right? I want to talk about word curses and generational bondages and just family bondages that are passed on through the lineage. Also, what happens when you're neglected or you're betrayed, even as a child by someone that you look up to. What are the effects of these? And rejection is one of the main root causes, of trauma that follows us. And so these are door openers. I want to talk about how they create layers. And within these layers, you get certain behavior traits like self control or lack of self control, self reliance, or you rely on other people, self centeredness, or you put everybody before you, self defense, or you're defensive to everybody, right? And so this is the soul's defense line. This is how the soul responds to things that have occurred and doors that have been opened, which leads to wrong behaviors, which leads to strongholds. And these strongholds is where we get our logic from, our ideology, our reasoning, arguments, where we get our defensiveness or defensive stance from, and denial and justification. All right, guys, I'm going to be digging into this. Stick with me, okay? All right.